Hi, 143 fam. I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. If you would like to win a free reading in the month of March, I'm going to be choosing two winners like I do every month. Leave me a comment below your video. Let me know that you have subscribed, and I will announce winners at the very end of the month. Make sure that you pay attention to my comment back to you. That's how I'm going to announce winners at the end of March. I am also available in March for readings, healing sessions, and custom candles. I will have availability after March 5th. So if that's something that you would like to book with me, check out my website, urbansoulguru.com. I'll have that link in the description box below. Now let's jump in to your March 2019 horoscopes. Hi, Sag. We're going to start with your general overview. Then we will do your love reading to follow. I'll have timestamps down below for you guys. Sag, general overview, March 2019. Sag, general overview. Sag, feeling some new partners showing up for you guys. But a lack of confidence, maybe? Now, if this is in love, maybe you've been out of the loop in terms of dating and you're stepping back in and your self-esteem and your confidence isn't where it should be. Work on that. You're well equipped to handle whoever is showing up. I'm feeling some really blessed energy here. First card is perfect timing. So this is some fated partners showing up. Now, this isn't your love reading, but I do feel like there's going to be a crossover with love. But for those of you working on a new business, okay, especially we have focus on service at the center. So something that you're working on that genuinely really helps people, a product that helps people, a service, some sort of business, an idea. This could be a creative project. The time is now for it, okay? If it's something you've recently launched, expect to see new clientele, new business really picking up. If it's something you're thinking of starting, right, we have go for it in perfect timing. You know, it's interesting this month for many signs, despite the fact that we are now in Mercury retrograde, it's time to launch new projects and things. Especially, this is where you guys are going to have the most success launching something this month, especially during the retrograde. If this is an idea you had and that you're circling back to, if this is a project you worked on, you put aside for a little while, you come back to it. These are things that you need to move ahead with. It doesn't mean that you need to be signing contracts. Maybe you don't, release things on a worldwide scale yet, but it's time to bring it all to fruition. Now, if you're much further along than that, you already know what this is. You've been working on it for a really long time. If contracts are involved, agreements are involved, you've done your due diligence long before the retrograde. Get it out now. Don't wait. I feel like I definitely feel this hesitation, and generally during retrogrades, that's not when we launch new projects and things, but there's a lot of success, and it's not just for your sign. This is coming up for at least a few signs, but for you guys, it's coming through the strongest. You have perfect timing and go for it, especially if what it is you're launching helps other people. Make sure that no matter what it is that you're doing, have the intention of helping other people at the core of it. Your soul's going to need that. That's where you will call in the most success. Perfect timing is being clarified by listen. Spirit's already telling you this. You might be missing those messages. So here I am affirming that to you. But I want you to hear these messages for yourself. Meditate. Peace of mind. Get to a peaceful state every day so that you can listen to divine speaking to you, because your angels are showing up with messages this month. And I'm feeling like they have been, and you've been missing some of them. And it could be out of fear again. So this confidence or this lack of confidence that I was feeling, it's not a major lack of confidence. It could just be a little bit of anxiety. That could be why you're missing the message, or you're disregarding the message that you are actually hearing. to launch this new thing or to step into that new phase. It could just be a new career for you. It may not be launching a project, but it could be starting over somewhere new. It's the right time to do this. Focus on service is being clarified by the ocean. For some of you, the new business or the new career is going to bring you closer to the water, and that's going to be really healthy for you. For others of you, this has to do with cleansing, detoxing during the retro is going to be really great and really powerful for you. For some of you, you are going to want to get some energy work done. That is the focus on service. It's going to be service that helps you heal and cleanse at this time. Really make the most of the energy this month. You're going to slow down a little bit, and that's a good thing. Don't be irritated by that. Sitting at the center of your reading is this message of focus on service in the ocean. For many of you, that's not just for a small percentage of you. Get some cleansing work done. Get some healing work done. This doesn't just have to be in the spiritual realm of things. This could be a physical detox. I'm getting holistic services. Acupuncture, go see a chiropractor. I can't remember what other sign I got this for, but it's clean eating. But you may want to speak to a nutritionist first before you change the diet up. But this is sitting at the center of the reading, so it's a big message for you guys. But it is time to move forward. Whatever it is that you're trying to move forward with, it's time. Go for it is being clarified by See Only Love. Make sure you only infuse loving thoughts into this new situation, whether it's love, whether it's work, whether it's health, this new thing that you're taking on or that you're taking steps forward to do. Infuse only love. If you have fears and doubts and things, acknowledge them, but then release them quickly. Make sure you're putting out gratitudes every day, positive affirmations, but ultimately make sure your thoughts around the situation are always loving thoughts. When they're not, acknowledge them quickly and let them go, because you want to make sure that you continue to manifest whatever this is to fruition at a very high level. The timing right now is really blessed. Even if you have a little apprehension doing something new or taking steps forward to launch this, it's time, Sag. Trust that. Crowning your reading is fresh air. This is going to go hand in hand with the ocean, okay? It's just cleansing for you. Get fresh air in your home, but also deep breaths. Meditate. If you live in a part of the world where it's warm right now or it's comfortable to be outside, get fresh air. If it's cold, try to be outside and open windows, even if it's for 2 minutes at a time. But to get your fresh air, your lungs need that. I'm feeling like your lungs. You need to be breathing in fresher air. For some of you, you'll travel to the ocean and you'll have fresh air and it will really rejuvenate your body. It will be very cleansing. But for others of you, this is just some anxiety that comes through here. Deep breaths, go for a walk around the block, be outside, ground yourself, be in Mother Earth. Bottom of the deck here, Sag. Wow. Do you see these? Life purpose, shower of abundance, change in direction, okay? Something new is happening. Go, 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 go. This is what's in store. You're aligning with your life purpose, shower of abundance. I mean, the most beautiful energy ever. You're protected. It's a beautiful time. You are capable. If your self-esteem wavers a little bit, get to the root of that. Ground yourself. Deep breaths. Connect with Mother Earth. Keep it moving, okay? There is a slowdown this month, but it's okay. There will still be progress. Sag, let's jump into love for you guys. Sag. Beautiful energy, though. It's a beautiful month ahead. Sag in love for March 2019. Sag in love. These little cards almost popping at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what that was. Trust. Trust. I'm feeling new partnerships. I was feeling that as we started your reading. New partnerships coming through. You're going to have some faith in that process. Some really beautiful people showing up for you, Sag, especially if you travel. Sag in love. March. Ooh, okay. This could also be why you need to take that trip to the ocean, that walk around the block, that reconnecting with Mother Earth. It's time to release exes, old experiences, and old energies. Just get it done. Get some clearing done, some cleansing done this month. It'll really benefit your love life. because there could just be some blocks here, Sag. And the beautiful thing about the Mercury retrograde is it's going to spotlight some of that. Someone was controlling. This is probably the situation and the person that you need to let go of. You're not meant to call this in again. But also, as you are out there being open to new love, don't search like crazy. Don't look for it, okay? Be open to receiving it and vibe really high. Have conversations, but don't force things. Don't try too hard to call somebody new in this month. I really feel like for the majority of you, the partners that are meant to show up are going to show up when you're not trying too hard because you'll block the energy. Finances and career. I believe this is dominant for you, Sag. You have big opportunities showing up. Again, this new thing that you're supposed to launch, this new phase, this new career, the new job that you're transitioning into, that takes priority, but there is still love here this month. But make sure, okay, so we have release your ex and forgiving and learning, so it's karmic. Make sure you really are releasing these old karmas and experiences this month. You will have more success in love in the months ahead if you use March to cleanse and to heal and let go, but that does require forgiveness. What did you learn from this partner? What did you learn? Even if it was a controlling partner and it felt kind of toxic, did you learn some self-worth in that relationship? Self-love, what that even means, and then you walk away from it out of self-love. There's a lot of power in that, Sag. So even though this person showed up and showed you a lesson that didn't feel good to go through, there's still something blessed and positive there. When you get to that place of appreciating the lessons, the positive things that you've learned, that's going to help you release the energy once and for all. Sitting at the center of your reading, clarifying let go of control issues as children. There may be a crossover with Capricorn. You may be dealing with a partner who's being very difficult around dealing with matters of your children. Okay, so if you went through a divorce, custody and things like that, they may be being very difficult. If an issue comes up with your children, you may have one method of trying to correct it. They may have another, and you guys are just not in sync with it. Try to let go of control issues there. Don't be surprised if your partner is coming across a little bit controlling or is trying to take the reins. Don't feel like your voice doesn't matter in this. It's your child too. You have every reason to speak up, so make sure you do. Don't get aggressive, but be assertive and don't be afraid of that. Some people may be controlling around children. I'm also seeing for some of you, you have a connection to someone's children that you dated, this ex that you need to let go of, and they may be cutting off communication with their children. That's a tough process to go through. I do think in time you can get to a more peaceful place, but try not to get too reactive, because I feel like whoever this person is being controlling, they want to get a particular reaction out of you. Don't give them that energy. Just don't invest any energy into that. Be peaceful, be assertive, healthy boundaries, but you know what I mean? Don't invest your time and energy into that. Finances and career is being clarified by codependence. For some of you, you've had a partner, I believe this is an ex, who is dependent on your money and your success. You may have attracted people to you that weren't always in it for the right reasons. Somebody is codependent on your money and you may be cutting them off. You may also, these messages can go both ways. You may be going through a divorce and maybe your partner worked and you stayed home with your children and they're cutting you off. I really feel like somebody's trying to get a reaction out of you here. They may be using your children to do that. They may not be paying child support and you're getting a little frustrated here. Try not to be reactive. Let go of all that is toxic. Recognize the positive, the more love that you can still bring into this, the more peace that you can bring into this, in alignment with healthy boundaries and being assertive, okay? Love and peace doesn't mean that you're a pushover, so that's not at all what I'm saying. But the more love, even just your thoughts, infusing love into a very difficult situation will change the energy of it, but it's time to let some of this go. If people are being codependent, in any capacity on your career, your success, your money. It could just be your energy, Sag. I see you cutting ties with those kinds of people this month. Also, don't be surprised if people like that from your past show up again during the retrograde. But this is what I feel for you. I know these are kind of heavy messages. Let's see this crowning. Crowning your reading is heart-to-heart conversations. For some of you, this is just new people you're having great conversations with, and you're calling them in, and it's going to help you let go of all of this. Or as soon as you let go of the difficult energies earlier in the month with the exes, you start to call new people in. Also, you may be having heart-to-heart conversations with friends because you're having a difficult time. You may need to have heart-to-heart conversations with exes in regard to your children. Try to keep that as peaceful as possible. Don't be surprised if someone's testing you a little bit. But this is what I was going to say before that popped. Sag, you have this to deal with, and it's heavy, but there's progress here. March is about healing and removing and moving past this so that April you move forward. I came into your reading feeling new people showing up. There's faded energy showing up for you now. It may not be able to show up until this stuff is cleared. This energy is cleared. This X is cleared. The karma of it all is cleared until things are more peaceful around matters with your children. But there is something faded that comes in after you deal with this. So if you deal with this early on in the month, this person may come through late in the month. You may have to wait until April, but deal with this energy as quickly as you can. Not in a rushed, controlling way, but try not to let things linger, okay? Bottom of the deck here, it's just more karma. I really think you guys are dealing with and going through some difficult issues with exes, especially for those of you that have children. Where there are children involved, expect a partner to be kind of difficult this month. That doesn't mean you have to deal with that. It doesn't mean you deal with anybody being disrespectful or difficult. But when you come from that place of healthy boundaries, you're assertive, you're not reactive, you're not aggressive, you're not passive aggressive, okay? And you resonating at a higher level of love, still infusing love. And how can you do that? You're going to look at your ex and say, our children are such a blessing. I'm just so grateful that I met you. Even those kinds of thoughts, it's going to change the whole energy of this. When your partner realizes you are not going to be reactive, they're going to stop. Or at least they're going to tone down some of the BS, okay? Don't be surprised if some of this comes up. There really is beautiful love to look forward to, Sag, but this is the priority. And I believe that you already have quite a lot on your plate with other transitions as well. I think some of you may also be moving or traveling, and that very well may be tied to career, okay? But this is, I know these are heavier messages, but I always like to leave you with something positive, but also authentic and honest. I wouldn't say it to you guys if I wasn't honestly channeling the energy of somebody new and more enjoyable love than what you've experienced, okay? It really is here for you. For those of you, I will say this, for those of you going through some of these issues with a partner, around children, and you guys are together and you're not separating, you're not going to get a divorce, that's not a part of the picture. Work on resolving this. Try to get this resolved by the end of the month. Heart-to-heart conversations are key. Heart-to-heart conversations and infusing love, acknowledging that there are karmic lessons, learning them. Even if you have to write down in a journal, universe, okay, this is the karmic lesson that I've learned, and I'd like to close the door on this now. And be clear that you've learned the lessons you need to learn so that you don't have to stay stuck in this place with your partner. Infuse love no matter what, whether you're together or you're not. I think if you're single, and there's no children involved, although this is sitting at the center of the reading, the majority of you are going to be dealing with issues around the kids. There's still a lot of karmic stuff showing up. It's okay. Mercury's going to help you through it. You'll have clarity. There's healing here, and that's what's so positive. It's not so much about looking forward to the new love. That's there for you. That faded love is there for you, okay? But this is about taking your power back, dealing with issues the best that you can, resolve them and heal them with love in a very peaceful manner, really vibing high. Your partner and other people involved, whether they admit it to you or not, will actually have way more respect for you because you aren't being reactive and you're just not letting them drain you of energy like they've been able to in the past. Sag, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. if you'd like more clarity on this, if you would like an individual reading, I do still have a little bit of availability left throughout the rest of March. My availability has kind of gone quickly, especially after releasing other videos before I was able to get this done and out to you guys. But I will make time for you, Sag. Reach out if you need it. Healing work as well, I'm available for. I will be back here March 15th for your mid-month love reading. So I hope to see you guys then. In the meantime, I'm sending you so much love, light, and gratitude. Keep the energy around this in a place of love. Even when it gets difficult, you'll have the better result that way, okay? And the better resolution here. You can handle it, Sag. Love you guys. Ciao.